Alright, time for some more dual puzzles here. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I jumped into this, right? Because it's been a while, obviously. I haven't uploaded in a while. And I wanted to just kind of see what I was in for, and I could not figure this one out at all. So we're in for a rough day today. But I do already know the answer for this one. But this one was a bit of a head scratcher. So apparently, I thought about this a bunch of different ways, but I ended up just looking up the answer, right? So I don't want to make it seem like I'm smart or anything. But the key to this is that opponent has here 3 monsters. Spirit Reaper can't be destroyed by battle, but if I target it, it offs itself. Nightmare Horse is 500, but it can attack directly, not that that matters. And Umi Ship, whenever it's destroyed, it destroys whatever destroyed it. Then the Dark Door only lets one of my monsters attack. And then finally, non-spellcasting area doesn't really matter, but it just means that the normal monsters are not affected by spells. So this one's a bit of a red herring. It's there for another purpose. And then we have Mirror Force. So if we attack, all face-up monsters get destroyed, right? So in order to get around that, we have ourselves here Elemental Hero Wildheart, who isn't unaffected by traps, for one. 2, he has this unique equip spell, Cyclone Boomerang. That gives him 500, but whenever he's destroyed by a card effect, he can destroy every spell and trap on the field and inflict 100 to the opponent, equal to how that many. So we're actually going to set Fissure, because I thought I actually had to use Fissure to maybe get rid of Spirit Reaper or something. Find some sort of way to attack directly. Nope. All we have to do is here, swing it with Umi Ship. They're going to activate Mirror Force. It's not going to do anything because it can't affect Wildheart. I do 1200, destroy Umi Ship. Umi Ship activates, destroy Wildheart. Cyclone Blade activates since it was destroyed, destroys all 4 spell and trap cards on field. My opponent takes 400, 100 for each. And that's how you do that one. So that one was a bit of a doozy. And then I peeked at this one. I didn't look at the answer for this one. I just kind of like peeked at it to see what it was, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I didn't want to look up the answer because of the fact that it uses the Charmers, and I wanted to try and figure this out. This one's kind of tough. So we have one of each Charmer on the board, right? Except for... Oh no, I thought this was Guardian of the Throne. Never mind, yeah. Yeah, so we have one of each Charmer, and then one of each of their familiars. And then we have a Marshmallow, who can't be attacked... I'm sorry, who can't be destroyed by battle. Then in the opponent's hand, they have a Kuriboh, right? I also have face down each of the spiritual arts for each of the Charmers. So the Charmers, the normal ones, the first level one, I don't know what these are called. But these say that if you flip them, you can take one of your opponent's monster of the same attribute to the end of the turn. Then the evolved version of them, the ATK ones, actually say that from the deck, you can actually special summon them if you tribute this version and a monster of that same attribute. I don't think it has to be something that you specifically took from your opponent, right? But that's the only way I'm going to get that here. So I can summon each of the Charmers by flipping each of these face up, grabbing each of my opponent's monsters, and then tributing each of them from the deck to get the Charmer. Then I also have each of these spiritual arts that I can activate. So the wind one says I tribute a wind monster. Then one of my opponent's card on the field gets put on the bottom of the deck. Then I have the Aoi here, the water one. I can make my opponent discard 1. Earth lets me summon an earth monster from my graveyard. And then finally, fire lets me tribute something to inflict that much damage as an attack to my opponent, right? Problem is my opponent has 8,000 life points here, and a Kuriboh in hand, which is a bit obnoxious. So I can very easily summon a bunch of stuff, but I don't know how exactly we inflict damage here. Each of the upgraded Charmers has 1,800 attack, 1,850 attack specifically, right? Because I would sometimes use them as like a vanilla beater, just because, like, you know, 1850 was pretty solid in different points of the game. If I somehow, let's say, attack directly with them, I still don't win the game. But I do have the fire one that I can, you know, the fire spiritual art that I can activate. Marshmallow's attack here is 300. So if I were to attack into them, I'm using a calculator, I'm not just doing this off the top of my head. I do 6,200 damage. Plus, if I tribute one of my Charmers, that gives me 850. So that might be the way to do it. But they have Kuriboh in hand, which sucks. Because they'll just go ahead and you can use Kuriboh to nullify one of the attacks or one of the battle damages. And I need all my attacks to hit in order for me to win this, right? So I can take all their monsters and then I can summon back this guy. Do an extra 100 damage, and that's it. But I have no way. Like, all right. Let's do this for science, right? So we're gonna go ahead and flip up the water charmer. She's gonna go ahead and like me to steal their gigabytes. I won't activate anything at that point. Then I can go ahead and activate this, which allows me to then grab this, and then take this and summon it. And then for science, we're gonna go to battle, and then we're gonna see when they activate Karibo. If it's right away. Okay, it's not right away. Oh, it is right away. Okay, yeah. So they activate Karibo right away, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, I could have done damage, then used the spiritual water art to try and stop that from happening. So they are going to use it on the first attack, which is a bit obnoxious. I don't think they actually do anything. I know they do like piercing battle damage, but again, that doesn't really matter. Because if I summon it from the deck, they do piercing, and that's it. That's all they do. They don't do anything else, right? Other than that, they're just complete vanillas. Okay. So I have to somehow summon the water one, tribute the water one, and then destroy the card in hand. I guess the water thing they give me is got a gigabyte. Maybe I can attack with that. Wait, that's the strategy. This is 350, so I only do 50. But maybe that's enough. All right, let's see what happens. So I'll flip the fire one here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab this, and then we're gonna go ahead and summon Hilta, the Fire Vermilion. I think this is my favorite one because I like the art. It looks cool. Then I was thinking, I just summon all of them. I don't know what to do with the Earth one per se, to be honest. I guess I can summon back itself with 500 attack. To attack with that. I guess I could do that after it attacks, right? Then we'll summon the Earth one. Then we'll flip the Wind one. Right? We'll take their Petite Dragon. Wind one does what again? Oh, it spins something. I don't think I want to do that right now. I could spin something. But, like, I could technically swing in with this and then spin it to the bottom of the deck after I'm done. But what I was thinking of doing here is activating this, right? Grabbing this guy. And then we would activate this. Because it doesn't have to be the Charmer specifically. It's just any water monster. So then we'll do this to then get rid of this, right? And then now they can't do anything. And then what I could do is I can go to battle. Let me just read this. Tribute 1, select one monster in opponent's field, return it to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I can attack with this. Right? Do a little bit of damage. Then I can activate Miyabi here to tribute this and then put this on the bottom of the deck. And then I can go ahead and just swing it directly here. So this can go ahead and do 18, which I can then tribute it off here to do another 18. And then I can swing in for measly 500, the water one. And then I can swing in with the earth one to do 1850. And then I can activate this to tribute it. And I'm assuming I can't just summon the same card, right? So then summon the Earth one again, and then, whoops, swing in here for game. Okay, cool. I actually figured that one out. That's kind of what I had a feeling. I had a feeling you had to use all of them. But yeah, you had to get rid of Karibo in some sort of way. So yeah, I realized mid-thought that I could like do it in a specific order where like I could attack and then use the card, and then that was the key to victory, I guess. All right, then next we've got ourselves Rollout. So I remember this one vaguely because you used Union monsters, and I used to always like Union monsters, but they kind of suck ass. So, all right, let's see what we got here. This selects a Union monster from my graveyard and equips it. And then this says either equip one on the field or unequip one and put it in attack position. And then combination attack, during the battle phase, you can use its effect on a monster that has attacked this turn and is equipped to a union monster. None of those things apply right now because I need to somehow get this monster out on the field. Okay, so this lets me summon Zombie Tiger, and then I can attack directly and I discard a card. And then Zombie Tiger can equip to that. Okay, so I guess I summon this. Commander allows me to then summon this. Right? And I can use this effect to equip it. Which increases its attack, I think. Yeah, now I can attack directly. Because I don't want to crash into this. I guess I could crash into this. Huh. That'll get rid of that monster. But what's the point of attacking directly? Select one union monster in your graveyard and equip it to an appropriate monster on your side of the field. But you won't be able to attack again. Unless I bring them both back. This says that has attack this turn and is equipped with a union monster. Change a union monster back to a face-up monster in attack, and then that monster, then the monster that was equipped with the union monster can attack again. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. So, I can't attack directly. I thought you said I attack directly. Oh no, if it attacks directly. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I got this. So we swing in here. We have the same attack points. Since I have a union monster, only my union monster is destroyed. And then I activate rollout here to bring back my Zombie Tiger. And then I equip it. Then now, since I've attacked, I can use combination attack. And then my Zombie Tiger can now be summoned. And then the monster that I have can attack again. The monster that was equipped, I should say, can now attack one more time. But they're missing 100 life points. And then now they would discard something, and this lets me re-equip them. Oh, I think that's what damn it. I know what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to attack, I guess, with this, and then re-equip it, and then it would have had 500 extra attack. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, so I would have attacked with the tiger, then equipped, then attacked with them together. Yeah, and that would have been enough damage. Okay, that one's not too bad. So let's try this one more time. So summon Decayed Commander. Effective Decayed Commander. We summon Zombie Tiger. Then effective Zombie Tiger. It will equip itself to Decayed Commander to become a Union. And then I'll go to battle. I'll swing into this Element of Valkyrie. Both have the same attack points, so they both go to graveyard, except my monster has an equipped monster, or a union monster that gets destroyed instead. Then I'll activate Rollout, which allows me to bring back said Zombie Tiger and equip it to my monster. And then finally I'll use Combination Attack from my hand to unequip and call it out. And now my zombie, Decayed Commander can attack again, but first I'll swing in with Zombie Tiger. And finally, I'll activate Formation Union to equip the Union monster yet again. And then now we can swing in for 1500 altogether, which is enough to actually win the duel. Very nice. That one's cute. I like that one. I remember liking that one a lot. Because, yeah, I used to always really like Union monsters. I really liked, I think one of my first early favorite cards was like Neo the Magic Swordsman, and after that it was like Burning and Freezing Beast because they look so cool, and I always wanted them to sort of work, and they just don't fucking do anything. They just don't do anything. Alright, let's see here to catch a sheep. I'm guessing, yeah, it has to do with sheep tokens here. Alright. So I have the Creator, I have Magician of Faith, I have Man-Eater Bug. They have Elixir on the board, who has extra attack for some reason. For each attribute on the field, okay. And drop, or in graveyard, I have Creature Swap and Premature Burial. So I could Creature Swap them this, but I have to get rid of all these monsters. Armed Dragon level 7, does it destroy all? Destroy all face-up monsters with attack. Is it original attack or just currently attack? Just their current attack is less than the card I sent from my hand. So I can wipe out all of these, and then I can grab their monster by flipping this face up. And then I can do what? Oh, I can Tsukiyumi premature burial. Sorry, Tsukiyumi this. Flip this back up. Maybe? I don't know if I can flip that back up. Flip this back up? No, right? Because I already played it down, so I won't be able to flip it back up, I don't think. And then I was thinking like I can premature burial back the creator and use that, but yeah, I don't think that works. So we're gonna go ahead. Technically, we just discard anything, and then tribute both of those monsters. I don't have any way to get. Cause I could just discard like Tsukiyumi, and that'll destroy these sheep tokens. But I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can use Mission of Faith twice to get creature swap, and then get back the creator. Can I see what the creator does? Select one from the graveyard. Select one and special summon that. Okay. So I can I can bring back Magician of Faith, and then I can. Okay, let's say I discard Skull Tiger, right? And then I flip this face up. And I will grab Creature Swap. I don't know why they give me Trento Tribute, to be honest. Then let's say no, but I have to summon something, so that doesn't make any sense. I'll give you this weaker monster. Right? And then I will... Tribute? Oh, I can... Oh, okay, that's what I can use Tsukiyumi for. Okay, there we go. I can Tsukiyumi my Man-Eater Bug. I was so locked into giving them Man-Eater Bug. That's why it didn't make sense to me. Yeah, so then now I can go ahead and do this. Destroy that. And I don't know if that's enough attack points. I do have different attributes, so... No, Auxiliary is weak. Oh, is it in my opponent's field? Might be on my opponent's field. Ugh. The other thing I could have thought of is trying to summon the creator, and then the creator can discard one to summon something. And then I was gonna see if I can somehow discard I want to see if I can tribute Magician of Faith to summon the creator, right? And then I guess I could creature swap it, is what I could do. Because I can flip this. But no, I don't have any way to summon, I guess I can do this. Right? And then I can use this to pitch the creator. Then I can use this to bring... Oh, he can't be special summoned, I guess. Never mind. Alright, that's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. I can still bring it back. But then I can't summon Tsukiyumi is my problem. There's no way for me to summon Tsukiyumi. There's no way for me to summon Tsukiyumi and the creator is the problem. Because this can't be special summoned from the graveyard, and then this can't be special summoned, period. So I can't use both of them. I tried using Man-Eater Bug to destroy my monster, but that doesn't work. This says attribute on your opponent's field, so I want them to have a monster, and then I attack with him once I creature swap into it, right? Okay. So clearly Soul Tiger does nothing for us, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Then I can flip this face up. I have to creature swap, right? That's the only way that I can get rid of this Elixir. Because right now he's just too strong. There's no way for me to reduce his attack, right? Other than just to flat out steal it. But after that, What do I do? I feel like I'd have to summon the creator. Because I can discard, summon something. But that just gives me a soul tiger. I can't do anything with that. Send one card from my hand to the graveyard to special summon that monster, and I can only use this one per turn. So I can summon this in attack mode. And then I can creature swap, I guess. So I contribute these two. Summon this. Use the effect of the creator to, I guess I give them Soul Tiger, because that's 0 attack, right? So we'll discard this, summon Soul Tiger and attack, and then now I creature swap to give them Soul Tiger with 0 attack in attack mode. So now Elixir is still buffed up, and then now he attacks and he does damage. There we go. And now this fellow does 28. And you have 21 left, which I have here on board. There we go. Whew. Initially, these things were a little bit easier to figure out because, in terms of the dual puzzles, right? Because they had the exact number of life points that you needed. So I could kind of like figure it out in my head. But now it's not exact, so it's a little bit tougher. Plus, of course, there's like a zillion different variables. Let's see. I don't want this video to be too long, but I kind of want to blast through the next 3 and see if I can do that. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay. So I have a wall of Metal Zolas. I have Divine Dragon X. Oh, right. This guy. So he says when he's normal summoned, depending on the number of cards with the same name in your graveyard, he gets effects. So you can either increase his attack by 1,000, or if it destroys something by battle, it can attack again. And if you somehow 3 of them, when it destroys something, it inflicts burn damage. Flame Ringman style. So I have to like find a way to copy his name, I guess. If I wanted to try and get that, but I can't do that. Next to the laws, select one face-up monster on the field. Then I get something from the deck. Okay. And I do have Premature Burial, but I can't use it because I don't have any life points. So I can summon Hysteric Fairy, tribute them to get life points, then Premature Burial. But I have no way to summon this guy back. I guess I can Hysteric Fairy to then Premature Burial. And then this guy comes back with 2,500. Right? And I choose which effects, but I have to destroy something by battle. Next to loss, send one card from your deck to the graveyard with the same name as the selected card. Back to square one is like discard 1, return 1 monster on the top to the owner's deck. Effects that are in my graveyard, and I dissolve whichever ones I want. But I'm not gonna be able to destroy anything by battle if I Dark Hole here. If I can get him to 25 though, I can just swing into something, right? That makes sense. Yeah, so I think if I summon this, right, use Hysteric Fairy here to tribute and then tribute. Ah, but then I can't Dark Hole. Urgh. Okay. Select one monster in the field and destroy. Okay, so now I can go ahead and use Tribute to the Doomed, actually. And we'll discard back to square one. And we'll destroy this. And then I can go ahead and Premature Burial now. Now that I have the life points to bring back Divine Dragon, unless it says it has to be normal summoned. Then I'm fucked. It might say normal summoned. Yeah, it says normal summoned. I'm fucked. Shoot. I don't know how to normal summon this guy. I can bring him back to my hand, but I can't summon Hysteric Fairy if I do that, because then I have no way to get an extra normal summon. Okay, so I guess I don't do that. I can't Dark Hole, because I need this on the field to attack into it. I need 2 of these to be destroyed. Okay, maybe back to the loss is what I need. One face-up monster, and then I send it back to the deck. How do I get it from the deck? That was the problem. Because I need this guy to have extra attack so he can destroy one of these. So this sends it to the back. This discard one to send it to the deck. This sends one monster, one card from the deck to the graveyard. Okay. So I can use back to square one. Okay. Back to square one. We'll get rid of Dark Hole. I take this, put it on top of the deck, right? Then I can activate this, select this monster, and then this, put it in the graveyard. Then finally, I can, I guess I can just add back the one that I have. Use this, discard Hysteric Fairy, add this guy back to my hand. Then I can tribute this guy. Now there's only one. Shit. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Alright, so I do have to premature, not premature, I do have to tribute a new Myo monster. I don't know why I thought if I tributed it, I'd have two in the graveyard. That was on me, but that's the path to victory. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, gotcha. So, we do this, to get rid of this, put this on the bottom, or on my deck. Then, next to be lost, take this, select this card from my deck, put it into the graveyard. Then we can, this time it doesn't, or doesn't really matter too much, but I can use this to discard this, kill this guy. And then I can finally use this, discarding this, to now finally bring this guy back to my hand. And then I can tribute the one last one that I have on the board. There you go. Now that I have two, I can raise its attack by 1,000, and then I can cause damage equal to the attack of the thing I destroyed. Finally, I can attack into any metal Zoa. Now that I have 2,500 to get over its 2,300 and inflict 3,000 burn damage. There we go. Huh. Okay. Let's see if we can do this one next. Win this turn. Okay. Let's see. So we have VZ or VW, and then we have BWZ. Okay, we have Catapult Cannon. I have this in hand. What is a requirement for this guy again? So VW Catapult and then XYC Dragon Cannon. Okay. I don't use power. Once per turn, remove one. Remove from play one card on your opponent's side of the field, and then with attacks, this can change something to attack position. So I can put this in attack and attack into it, but that's still not enough damage. Call of the Haunted does nothing for me. What does he do? Discard one spell card from your hand, especially on one monster that was one of your monsters that is currently removed from play. Okay. When I do this, do I remove them from play? Yes, I remove them from play. Okay, so I can call the Haunted, and then I can Premature Burial, and then I can bounce Premature Burial back to my hand, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Okay, so I can summon this. I'm pretty sure I can probably use this thing's effect in order to discard probably this. Get rid of one of... Oh, I can't because of this guy, right? Okay. So I need to destroy that so I can then target this to put in attack mode, I think, or something like that. I could do that again. Let's do Call of the Haunted. Oh, and I can use Call... Okay, gotcha. Okay, I see what happens here. I can use this. Boom. And then I can go ahead and activate this to combine these guys. My card stays on the field, right? Then I can Premature Burial here to get this guy's not on summon, right? Okay, right, to bring him back. Don't want to use your effect right now. Then I can Giant Trunate to add these cards back to my hand so I have more discard fodder. There we go. The other one just removes one from play. Okay, so I can use now this, discarding this, popping this guy. Then I go ahead and I use this to summon VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. Alright. Now this says, for free, I banish this. And then this guy says, I can discard a spell card to bring back one of my removed from play. I'll bring the one that has the highest attack, which is just going to be my XYZ Dragon Cannon. And now I can swing in an attack. Whoops. This guy says that when I attack something, it forces it into attack mode. And now he takes a bunch of damage from that. And then I can swing in with Different Dimension Master here. And exactly 28 left to swing in here with Dragon Catapult Cannon, or Dragon Cannon. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. We have quite a couple left. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. Okay. Alright. Maybe we'll do a couple more videos of this. I don't want this video to be too long, but we can do one more. Because I think this one, if I remember correctly, this one's not super complicated. Alright, maybe I lied. Maybe it's hella complicated. Alright, so we have Magician of Fate. We have Spirit Caller that special summons a lower, level 3 or lower normal monster from the graveyard. Okay. Jama Trio, which puts stuff on their field. Okay, and then I have that. Okay. I have this, I have Multiplication of Ants, which attributes an insect monster on my side of the field. I don't have an insect monster on my side of the field. Unless I summon Petite Moth. Okay. And this just blows up everything. Okay. So I think I want to summon both of them is what this thing is trying to get me to do. And then I use Magician of Faith to get it back. So this is a level 8. Gotcha. This is a level 3. This is a level 3. So this gives me everything that I need. This gets me two of them, which are level 4. Okay. So, okay, I guess I flip summon this. Up to Spirit Caller into summon this. And then I actually think Kozaki from my hand is actually what I need to do. Gotcha. Then I'll do End of the World, right? In order to summon Rune Queen of Oblivion first. So we're going to tribute this, this, and this. I need one more. Shit. Oh, okay. That's not good. I guess this. So summon this. I forgot. Yeah. Dang it. That's not gonna work out. Cause I could have activated this. Actually, no, I'm not supposed to activate that yet, actually. Oh, it's a mess. Okay. Because this, once it destroys something, it can attack directly. Basically, I have to attack with her, destroy this, attack again directly. Then I can activate these. Then I have to flip this to get back the spell in order to summon this guy, blow up everything. Before that, I use this to tribute her, so I have the life points for it. And then I can blow up everything. They take damage for this, and then I attack directly for game. But I somehow have to discard, which is the part that I'm having trouble with, because I need an extra monster. Okay. So let's go ahead and flip summon this. Maybe I don't need, because I need 2,000 life points, right? So I need something that has 2,000 life points, so I have to tribute her, because she's the only thing that has that many life points. Yeah, because I can summon this. And how many tokens does this say? Just exactly 2. Okay. So I can use this. Tributing this to get exactly 2 tokens. And are you level 7 by any chance? No, but at that point I can at least use her. Okay, now, whoop, no, ah, damn it. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Now I can tribute both my tokens. I thought I was going to use the tokens afterwards. I tribute the tokens first in order to summon this. Then we're going to go ahead and flip summon Magician of Faith. in order to get End of the World back. And I can summon this guy, but when is his thing? It's just whenever I use it. Okay. Yeah, so then I guess at the end, then I summon him. Yeah, because even if I attack with these puny monsters, this is 23, 24, he's bigger. So, okay. So, we now activate End of the World. Targeting this, we're going to take this. I can't target her for some reason, which is interesting. I didn't know that was the thing. You can't use ritual monsters to summon another ritual monster. Okay, now we have both of them on the field. We're gonna battle. Queen will destroy this. Then her effect, yes, allows her to then attack again immediately. And then he can go ahead and attack directly. And then now I can go ahead and Mystic Walk my queen in order to get her life or her attack points as my life points. I go to main phase. I'll flip Ojama Trio to give them 3 tokens, and then finally I can activate Demise King of Armageddon to blow up the whole field by paying 2,000 life points, and you take 300 for each of my Ojama Trio tokens that I put on your side of the field. There we go. Alright, sorry about that one. Alright, and then we can try and figure out the rest of them next time. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other, and have yourselves a damn good one.